No, we're back with another one. A special occasion. I wanted to grab someone from the hometown. Um, this is a special person that ever since I met, she's very genuine, hard worker, somebody who I seen get it out the mud. Also a great mom as well. A lady of many trades. I want to bring to the show Miss Algerina,
Yes.
the owner of
Amazing.
Hair Body Care, as well as you're an instructor. That's what you want to call it, instructor.
Yes.
Okay, instructor of Kenneth Shuler Schooling, as well as many, many other things, man. So I want to welcome you to the show.
Okay, I'm glad to be here.
Thank you for coming. I know you got a busy schedule.
I do.
A lot of things going on through the week as well as the weekend. So I appreciate you letting me come to your establishment. And this is a beautiful place. I love it. Great energy. So thank you for coming on Straight Fest Podcast.
Yeah, my pleasure.
You ready to get into it?
I am.
Okay, so all my guests, I like to start off with an introduction. So tell me a little bit about your childhood, where you grew up at. Just a little bit about your household a little bit.
Okay. First of all, I'm Rina at Amaysin Hair Body Care. I grew up in Shuler Heights in Aiken.
Okay.
I lived there from a little child until I became a teenager.
Okay.
Then I branched out to Graniteville.
All right. So let's talk about making that transition to Graniteville and talk about your siblings. You got any siblings?
Yes, I have a brother, two brothers and a sister on my mom's side, and a sister and two brothers on my dad's side.
Okay. So all y'all was in the same household?
Well, my mom's children.
Okay. So let's talk about making that transition to Graniteville. Are you the oldest?
I'm the youngest.
Okay, so talk about the experience being the youngest and making that transition from Shuler Heights to Graniteville.
Oh, well, Shuler Heights was a little laid back in the day. So it was a totally different experience, like moving to Graniteville. Graniteville, a lot of hood and druggies and, but good people.
Facts.
I learned a lot. So I learned the books smarts and street smarts from Graniteville. And I wouldn't trade that for nothing in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So coming up, what type of extracurricular activities? Did you play any sports, cheerleading, ballerina?
Yeah. I was a cheerleader, and I did ballet. I also did volleyball and basketball.
Okay. So who were some of the people though that inspired you to get into like sports and stuff like that as a female coming up?
Well, I just wanted to challenge myself, and then I overheard my mom say, "Well, I'm gonna sign up for basketball, but I know she ain't gonna make the team." Wow. So that was my inspo to make sure I made that team.
I like that. So your mom, has she always challenged you?
Well, yeah.
Okay. I like that. And just from talking to you before the show, I could tell you and your mom had a special relationship coming up or whatnot. So let's talk about some of the inspirations that your mom had over you.
Well, she taught me everything that I know now, but she didn't teach me how to live without her. So I'm mad at her about that. But I value everything that she left behind. Okay,
I like that too. And sorry for your loss. Rest in peace to your mom, because I heard she was a great lady as well, and I could tell she did a great job raising y'all. Mm-hmm. And so shout out to her. So let's talk about far as because we're gonna rewind, but I want to talk about entrepreneur. Like, was she one of the first people that you seen hustling? Jobs and things like that.
For the ones that know my mom, her name is Dorothy Simmons, and for the ones that don't know her, Dorothy Simmons from Aiken, South Carolina. She was at Busy Bee, Snazzes, Hair Express, Rosemary House of Beauty. So she was out there for a while, and she inspired me to be that hustler that I am today. No limits. And she also worked at Avondale Mill. So she was a hustler.
Wow. Yeah, it sounded like she did a lot of different things. So a lot of people around her age would know who you're talking about.
Oh, yes, for sure.
It sounded like she was a great staple in the community. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to rewind back. Let's talk about school a little bit. Talk about your experience coming up in high school. What high school did you attend?
I attend Aiken High and Midland Valley.
Okay. So talk about that experience. You said you played sports a little bit.
Yes.
Talk about what did you learn from playing a team sport that you use today?
There's no I in team, which everybody say that, but also have a caring heart. Don't be greedy. Be able to share and teach other people stuff. And don't look at everything like competition, because a lot of people looked at competition, and my coach pulled me to the side and said, Don't worry about them young ladies over there that's competing with you. You already where you at. They trying to get where you at. So don't be focused on them. And that helped me out a whole lot, because it was like more aggravating, because somebody that's supposed to be my friend ended up being an enemy.
Wow. Yeah, that goes a long way too into life. Yeah. So all right. So is this something? Sports was something that you see yourself doing long term?
Yes.
Okay. So what made you? Did you play all the way through your 12th grade?
No, I stopped in 10th.
Okay. So let's talk about that experience. What made you stop playing sports?
Money. I ended up getting 2 jobs. I worked at McDonald's on Richland Avenue. First, I started on Whiskey Road, and then I went to Richland Avenue, and I was a department manager at Goody's Family Clothing. So
wow,
I was about that money.
And you was a manager at what age?
16.
Wow. Yeah, 10th grade. Okay. So that's amazing, man. So it sounded like you had what it took to run a business early.
Yes.
Or even if you just managing it or whatnot, you still get to deal with a lot of paperwork and things other people don't see. So okay, so shout out to you, man, for jumping on that money train early, because you know in life it takes that. Sports is cool too, though. It's a good thing to do, but sometimes depending on how your livelihood was at home, right, you have to get money sometimes. So yeah. Okay, so 10th grade you started to work. Did you work all the way till your senior year?
I haven't stopped working since I started working. Normally 2 jobs. Like now, you know, I have the salon, I do U-Haul, I have the vending machine, I work at Kenneth Shuler as an instructor. I also do preparations at funeral homes locally.
Wow. Okay, so we're gonna get to that a little bit, your multiple jobs. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna speed it up a little bit. You end up graduating from Midland Valley.
Yes.
Did you attend college?
I did. I went to Aiken Tech, but I never graduated from Aiken Tech. I did clinicals and I stopped with clinicals.
What was your major?
I was a physical therapist. Okay. Well, going for physical therapy.
Okay, physical therapy. Okay, which is because you like to play sports, your sports background and stuff like that. Did you like to help sports people or just
it's more like caregiving. I want to make sure I took care of other people.
Okay. I like that mindset. All right, so we're going to speed up a little bit. You end up leaving college. Was it a reason for that early?
I was pregnant.
Okay.
Got pregnant. The babies wouldn't stop coming.
Okay. So let's rewind. You got pregnant. Did you end up, so how was that? How it was when you first went to your mom, though?
About my pregnancy?
Yeah, when your first pregnancy.
She was excited. She was proud that I didn't get pregnant at an early age. I was a little bit older, but not too old. Okay. But I already had my own place and everything. Own car was established, so she was happy.
And that segues to my next question. What age were you when you end up getting out on your own, having your own apartment and stuff like that?
I was 17.
Wow. Okay. So talk about being so young and a female as well, because you know this is a crazy world. Talk about that experience going out on your own, being 17, get your own apartment, car, things like that.
You have to learn to adapt very quick. Like, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your real like friends and stuff like that. But also educate them, teach them how you did what you doing or doing what you did.
Basically, by not being a gatekeeper.
Right.
Got to get that information out.
Yeah, can't be no hater.
Exactly. All right. So what was that very first career choice, though, that you was chasing after college?
Well, my mom told me to always do something that you'll do for free. And because I ran from being a cosmetologist. So I had to go back to it, because when she reminded me of that, that's what I do for free.
Oh, yeah. So you was always doing hair?
Yes. I've been doing hair since I was 14.
Wow. It came natural?
Very natural. I got to give a shout out to Luxina Lee. I wanted her to go swimming with me. And she was like, if you help me braid this girl hair, then I'll go swimming with you.
Wow. And
I never braided hair. Never. But she said, your braids better look like my braids. So I did that. So I've been braiding ever since. So I got to give a shout out to Luxina Lee.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man, because cosmetology is very important. It's just like barbering. It's one of the oldest careers in history. Like, it's something that everybody needs, because, you know, when you look good, it's a domino effect to performing good. Everything. It starts with something. So I feel like most women that feel good and look good and, feel good about themselves, because, being a cosmetologist, you have a lot of conversations. And you basically a therapist.
Yes.
Right. And so, you hear a lot of people livelihoods and things like that. So you have a very important job, man. So who, besides Miss Lee, who was somebody else that inspired you as far as mainstream, local, to get into that cosmetology, because you're very great at it. And I just want to, give people their flowers and stuff that had a very impact on you.
My cousin Treese, like I seen her doing it outside her home, and like she making some bank too.
Okay.
So you don't always have to be licensed to make sure you get behind that go after that bag.
Facts.
And I seen her doing it, so but I just wanted to keep going. Like right now, I can't go no further in the industry. I'm at the top.
Facts.
So now I'm teaching other people how to get there.
Exactly. And that goes to my next one. Okay, so let's talk about your instructor job that you have at Kenneth Shuler. Yes. Let's talk about how much your students mean to you and the impact they have on your life.
I love my students. Like just to see them overcome obstacles. They come to school as much as they can. They have so much stuff going and so many odds against them, especially with the economy being bad. You know, the tuition is like $21,000. Wow. And these students are trying their best to make sure they provide for their families, provide for themselves, and show up for school.
Facts.
So,
and that, see, it segues to my next one. So what type of advice would you give kids that's unmotivated and kind of lost out here? What type of advice do you give students?
Surround yourself with positivity. Like, stay away from negative folks, and don't always be a victim of your environment. Like, go past beyond that. When you you hear somebody saying something against you, do better.
I like that. Yeah, and that's something they can hold on to for the future, even when they graduate from Kenneth Shuler. All right, so I want to ask you, what does success look like to you, from whenever you first started to now? Like, has it changed?
Yes, success for me is peace and health.
I like that.
That's what it means. It's not about the wealth. It's not about being known. It's not about how many friends you have, being popular, and nothing like that. It's health and peace.
Yeah, it is. Like, the older you get, the more you learn that. I don't know why it is. I guess as you mature and stuff like that, peace and health and stuff goes a long way. And again, go back to domino effect, and that just leads to everything else, success and all that stuff. So yes. I love that. All right, so I want to ask you, what is the biggest misconception about you that you want others to know?
Well, a lot of people think I'm stuck up, I'm bougie acting. They feel like I might be a little thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think I'm just out there mess with everybody.
Okay, so why why do people think you're stuck up and sedity, flamboyant and things like that? What would you say the reason is?
Because I like nice things, but also they don't know because they don't be around me. Mm-hmm. But once they able to come around me, get into my world, they'll know the real me.
Facts.
I'm not a thought. I'm not stuck up. I'm not bougie. And I love people. So
I feel like people get confidence misconstrued with conceitedness or bougie or whatever like that. You have to have confidence to be in your line of work, right?
Yes.
And you're beautiful. So okay, I want you to talk about that too, being a female. Like because a lot of females that I interview, they talk about being pretty and stuff, and growing up, it's really not what it panned out to be. It's a lot of enemies, a lot of people hating and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that'll cause some insecurities about yourself because everybody look for the bad versus the good that they see. They like, I had a client to come in and I had on some flip-flops, and she looked down and she was like, "Oh my God, like your feet don't even look bad." And I'm like, "So you came here just to like examine me? You don't even care?" And I'm like, "What kind of style you want?" Yeah. And she was like, "Whatever you want to do." Wow. So she basically came
expecting, like people look at the negative.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was trying to find it.
That's crazy though. That's crazy. And that's some of the things that you've been dealing with coming up ever since a child.
A lot of backdooring, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of gossip. And then it's like it come from not just so-called friends, it's family. Family, aunties and all.
Yeah.
Aunties, cousins, siblings, people that you love and that's supposed to be there and support you. For some odd reason, they have like a little vindictive vendetta or whatever.
The disdain for you.
Yes.
So what valuable lesson have you learned from that experience?
To love them anyway. Keep going, love them anyway.
I like the positivity though that you got. Being that you dealt with a lot coming up and stuff like that. I love that you try to be positive. Well, you are being positive dealing with backdooring and snakes and stuff like that. And I can tell the way you move that you've been through that.
Yeah.
So that's dope. All right, so let's talk about social media and the impact it has on your career. Like, talk about the pros and cons of it.
The pros is that's not my real life. I put stuff out there that I want people to see. And I let people know that I'm human too. I mess up. I do stuff because I get paid now. I get paid. So some of the little pictures and videos y'all see, I'm getting a check from that. So y'all keep tuning in. I love my pirates.
You feel me? Ching ching.
Right. I love them
process,
pirates.
man. So yes. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the cons of it.
The cons, but the pros is I get paid. The cons is, man, it's drama.
People do a lot of drama,
and then I get a lot of phone calls questioning me about something I put up. I'm grown, so I can do whatever I want to do. And now it's the time because I'm single. You know, I don't know how long that's gonna last, but I'm single for the moment, so I'm enjoying life.
Facts.
And everything that I want to do, I'm doing it. I don't have to answer to nobody.
Exactly.
My kid's grown.
Facts.
Yeah.
So speaking of being single, you've been married before, right?
Twice.
Okay, so let's talk about marriage. And would you recommend that to people that want to get married?
Yes, marriage is beautiful, but make sure you consult with God first. And then he got a sense of humor because he's going to give you what you asking for. But he's going to see if you really want what you asking for. So that's what he did with me both times.
Okay, for sure. And just because people divorce don't mean they hate each other and stuff like that. It just didn't work out.
Right. Like, I don't hate neither one. But the most love I got from my first marriage. Okay. Most love. The second marriage, it was a lesson behind it because I feel like it was more so for other people, not for our marriage.
Wow. And I can tell you definitely learned from it. All right, the first marriage, that's where you had all your kids.
All my kids.
Okay, so it wasn't all bad or nothing like that.
No, great person. Crazy, just a little crazy, but I enjoyed it. Like, you know, we grew together and we was able to raise our kids until we had to, you know, separate. It was a hurt part for both of us, but we cool.
Facts.
And he know why. I think you know why. But.
For sure. And like we talked about earlier, you know, sometimes people are meant to be friends. Yes. You know, God put people in your life for certain things, and sometimes we'll try to overdo certain things and it don't work out. But you still end up being friends.
You
know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you was able to explain your marriages, and you know, just because you divorced and stuff don't mean you don't recommend it to other women. And stuff like that.
I'm gonna get married. 3 is my lucky number. So
facts. They say third time's a charm. So
really,
hopefully.
Got 3 kids, beautiful kids.
Facts. What are their names?
EJ, Aaron Jr., Taryn, and Torin.
So let's talk about them a little bit. Are they active in sports? Like, what are they doing right now?
My oldest one, he play for play golf at Payne College.
Wow.
My middle son, he just came from Shasta College in California, and now he's at Generac. Torin, he did dual enrollment, so he went through high school and college at the same time. Wow. And right now, he's just taking it easy. He work at Dollar General, so y'all shout out to him when y'all see him.
Facts, because they very young, and it look like y'all did a great job. Like I told you, I used to see your previous husband with them all the time, training them with sports and stuff like that. 5
o'clock in the morning.
Facts. So y'all definitely did a good job and taught them a lot of discipline and stuff with life.
Yes.
All right, so back to you. So what are some of your goals in the next 1 to 3 years with your jobs and careers?
My goals is I want to sit back and watch my salon take care of itself. That's my next goal is to accomplish that.
Okay, so speaking of salon, what all do you bring to the table with your salon? What all do you do in here so people know?
In here I do hair, of course. Yanni steams, I do massages, but mainly stress massages. I do facials, I do eyebrow tinting. We was doing nails in the back, so I'm looking for somebody that want to rent out that space in the back. I have a little private suite in that back that's available, is ready.
Facts.
And here, you know, I got a barber, but you know,
you looking for more barbers?
I'm looking for barbers too, and stylists, makeup artists. Yeah, come in, you know, check me out.
Yeah, because this is a dope vibe, and I feel like everybody here get along. It's very peaceful. Got your vending machine and everything. Also, do you have your U-Hauls here too?
Yeah, I have U-Hauls.
So how would they be able to rent it? Who do they get in touch with?
Just look up 100 Crestview Drive, North Augusta, South Carolina. Amaysin Hair Body Care will pop up, and that's how you rent a U-Haul.
Okay. All right. So I just got a few more questions for you.
Okay.
If you could go back 10 years, what advice would you give yourself?
Always keep yourself first, because if your better self or your best self, you're gonna be even better for somebody else, because they need to see you at your best, not your worst.
Yeah, I like that. That's true. All right, so we talked about motherhood a little bit, but I want to talk about like your mental. How is it balancing career and motherhood? You know what I'm saying? Because you had your first one at 17, right?
No,
you moved out at 17.
Yes, see, I couldn't do it at 17.
But you had your first one what, 20s, early 20s?
I was almost 21.
Okay, 21.
I was 4 months shy of 21, but so 20.
Okay, so talk about how hard it is, or how hard it isn't, balancing your careers and being a mother at the same time, trying to trace your dreams.
Oh my God, like I lost so much time with my babies. But talking to them now, they understood the hustle and the time that was lost. But I try to make up for it every chance I got. But you lose a lot of time trying to chase a career, trying to build a career, and trying to make sure that your family got what they need. Because I made sure that my kids had everything.
Yeah. Facts. Since day one, and I can tell it. It's like they're giving it back to you.
They're giving it back, yes. Nails done, hair done, whatever.
Facts.
They come, put money on the bed. They just mainly just show love. They want to make sure mama okay.
Exactly. And you raised some good young men.
Thank you.
And like you said, the one that played golf, I feel like he's definitely like the next Tiger Woods.
Oh, he said, nah, he EJ Mays, and he gonna make everybody proud.
You know what? I'm glad you corrected me, because everybody got their own path. And so he's not trying to chase somebody else.
No.
He's chasing his own path.
Yeah, he got the little braids going back, and he doing it totally different than Tiger Woods. So
Facts. And he be doing the Bible scriptures and stuff.
Oh, he do scriptures, daily scriptures. Wednesdays, well, Tuesdays and Wednesdays he go to Bible study. Just a great kid. Like,
facts.
I'm so proud. It's a blessing when somebody come up to you and say, I seen your son and he's so respectful. He held the door for me. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And
especially with all this craziness going on.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Yeah. So
beautiful.
And respect goes a long way. Manners, all that.
Yes.
Thing. So, all right. I appreciate you. Is it anything else you wanted to talk about that you feel like your people would want to know? Because I ain't gonna lie, you said you have a lot of people that think you one way, but I feel like a lot of people do support you as well.
They do. I got a lot of love out here.
Facts. So is there anything you think they would want to know about you, or you want to give any shout outs? Any family members, friends?
I want to give a shout out to my sister Paula, my other sister Risa, to Nicholas McCain, Big Clipper, Tierra Wise Styles. I love them. Like, without them, there would be no me.
Facts.
They got my back 100%.
Facts.
Just my kids.
Yeah,
my kids.
That's
like, like they motivate me. They keep me going. So shout out to my boys.
Okay. So any future things that you're working on, or anything that you want to talk about that you think projects are?
Projects. I'm still on the scavenger hunt with that, but mainly I just want to get from behind the chair and just relax and just watch everybody else come up.
Yeah, thanks.
I had my shine. I want to see the next generation shine.
Okay. So you want somebody to be able, well, I'm pretty sure you got a couple people that you already could trust, but you want to be able to have your shop ran while you're not even here, conducting other type of business.
I mean, it's already doing it, but I'm just trying to pack it out. Thanks. Trying to get more people.
Okay, I like that then.
Yes.
All right. Well, this was dope.
Yeah, I appreciate feel like it.
Huh?
So let me ask you a question.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm with it.
So okay.
Go ahead. Hey, I'm with it. Go ahead.
Okay. So how long you been doing podcasting?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Yes. Okay. What inspired you
to get into it?
Yeah.
The inspiration came from my girl that ended up passing away. Monique, she
lost, babe.
Thank you. She ended up inspiring me to get into it, because I always wanted to be like a sports analyst.
Yes.
I didn't know about podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Until one day she came to me and like she just had an ultimatum. And she's like, "What you doing?" Like, I know you could do. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, cause I can't just go to an ESPN and just get on a show somewhere. So she was like, start your own show. And so she ended up surprising me and just bought me a tripod and cameras and stuff like that. And I just been going ever since, going strong ever since. And just trying to keep her name alive, man, and just show and promote everybody's business around here, because we got a lot of great entrepreneurs and good people in Augusta and South Carolina as well. So, yeah, that was my inspiration.
Okay. Yep. So I'm glad she inspired you, but you know, you're doing great things in the community. I just want to thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I want to also shout out my kids too. They was very a big inspiration as well. Okay. You know, because, you know, I always been a great father that was in my kids' life still to this day. And every day they was just on me as well, just like her. So yeah, shout out to my kids as well. Okay. But I appreciate you even asking me that and noticing the hard work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because this gonna keep going, and if I can help one person get seen or noticed by somebody that they've been trying to get seen from, that's cool with me. Okay. I feel like I'm doing God's plan.
Yes, God's plan. You feel me? His timing, not your timing.
Facts, because it is different than ours. Yes. You know what I'm saying? We got clocks and all that, but God, he different.
And he got a sense of humor. I always keep that in mind.
Facts. Okay, so any more questions?
No, I don't have any more. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Dan, for coming on Straight Fest Podcast. Hopefully we can do a part 2 one day. Okay. And but I do want to fix something for you though. Okay. Fix your crown right quick. It's beautiful too. I like this. That's dope. That's dope. Well, thank you, Miss Rina.
Yes, thank you for fixing my crown, because sometimes it kind of tilt a little bit. You know, that's life. But if you got somebody that's willing to see your flaws and fix it, appreciate that. So I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You know, I'm here for you as well. So again, episode 81.
Okay, yes.
Which is 81. A special number.
Yes, because I was born in 81. So I was like, oh, can I be 81? So here we are.
Facts. You know, we big on numbers as well. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people think they know certain things, but we do things for a reason. Yes. You know, so again, thank you, Miss Rina, for coming on the show, Straight Fest Podcast, episode 81.
81.
This is your host, CYTV. Okay. And we'll be back for part 2 soon.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thank
you. You're welcome.